docket, and we'll start with Irene Sophia Brown. Irene Sophia Brown. Teresa Marin. Teresa Marin.
Present.
Thank you. Got your check then. David Ode. David. I'll circle back around. Juanita Garcia. Juanita Garcia. Elijah Hernandez. Elijah Hernandez. He's in the hallway. He's in the hallway, Booker. Courtney Nicole Steed. Courtney Nicole Steed. Quentin Turner. Quentin Benjamin Turner.
Judge, here's a jail case. I'll call the judge, see what's going on.
Okay, thank you. I'll come back around to it. Corinne Ortiz. Corinne Ortiz.
She should be on Zoom. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Counselor's
Corinne.
present.
Thank you, Counselor. Corinne, announce yourself to the court, please.
I'm present.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Jonathan Ray Abrego. Jonathan Ray Abrego. Serenity Martinez. Serenity Martinez.
Here.
Thank you, ma'am. Jaron Clifton Sanchez. Jaron Clifton Sanchez.
I believe he's in custody, Your Honor.
He is. We'll circle back around to it. Thank you, Counselor. Carlos Rios Olade. Celso Martinez. Celso Martinez.
Here, Judge.
With
Thank you,
counsel,
sir.
Judge.
Thank you, Counselor. Got to check in. Rachel Salazar. Rachel Salazar.
Here.
Thank you, ma'am. Got to check in. Melissa Dawn Feaster. Melissa Dawn Feaster. Michaela Angelique Perry. Michaela Angelique Perry.
Present, Your Honor.
Michaela, could you say that one more time, a little louder?
Present, Your Honor.
Oh, there you are. Thank you. Got you in, Michaela. Randy Vasquez. Randy Vasquez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Lisa Smith Morales. Lisa Smith Morales. Xander Springfield. Xander Springfield. And Amberlyn Gianni. Amberlyn Gianni.
I'm here.
With counsel, Your Honor.
Thank you, Counselor. Got you checked in, Amber. Benito Jose Martinez. Benito Jose Martinez. Hunter Adam Tubbs. Hunter Adam Tubbs.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Hunter. Got you checked in. Claudia Cervantes Ramirez. Claudia Cervantes Ramirez. Mark Stephen McNeely. Mark Stephen McNeely.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Marcos Martinez. Marcos Martinez.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Billy Bob Benton. Billy Bob Benton.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Giovanni Longloria. Giovanni Longloria. Hallway Booker. All right.
He should be on the second round.
Okay. Christian Antonio Fernandez. Christian Antonio Fernandez. Raquel Serrata. Raquel Serrata. Evelyn Vasquez. Evelyn.
I'm right here. Raquel Serrata, I'm right here.
Evelyn Vasquez.
I'm right here, Your Honor. I'm
There
right
you are.
here.
Thank you. Got you checked in, Evelyn. Margaret Rooney. Margaret Rooney.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Could you turn your camera on, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Not checked in if I can't see you. Thank you, Margaret. Salim Hussein Ali. Salim Hussein Ali.
Present, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Christopher Ibada. Christopher Ibada.
Here.
Joseph Anthony Marino, Joseph Anthony Marino. Michael Brad Dawson, Michael Brad Dawson. Jose Rivas.
Present, ma'am.
Who said that? Michael Don Dawson. Could you get in the light so that I might see you? Could you turn the light on? I cannot see your face. It's just
yeah.
shadow.
Sorry, it's the angle. Give me 1 second. Let me go run and turn the other light on.
Okay. Jose Rivas. Jose Rivas. Cody Espinosa, Cody Wayne Espinosa.
Is that better?
Yes, that's much better. Thank you. Irvin, they got you checked in, sir. Irvin De La Rosa, Irvin De La Rosa.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Santos Benito Ramirez, Santos Benito Ramirez. Anthony Michael Resendez, Anthony Michael Resendez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Alina K. Nelson, Alina K. Nelson. Timothy Antoine Raleigh, Timothy Antoine Raleigh. There you go. Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Benito Jose Martinez, Benito Jose Martinez. Casey Brandon Goins, Casey Brandon Goins. Valletta Martinez, Valletta Beatrice Martinez. Rudolfo Hoffman, Rudolfo Hoffman. Abner Leroy Davis, Abner Leroy Davis. Okay. I will go back through this list one more time for the individuals that did not answer at the 9 o'clock docket call. But first, I'm going to give some instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Anthony or Jonathan. Even if you have talked to them last court setting, defense attorneys, and you have not changed your mind, you still want the exact same thing, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if there is a felony case pending along with this County Court 12 case, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication, guys. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket, and I know that you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives, and we cannot do that without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to go into one of the breakout rooms to get on the same page about the status of this hearing this morning. Now, if you've defense attorneys, if you've talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that call, that chat, that emails about this setting, I'll take that. I do consider that a confer. I would highly recommend that that's what you guys would do. So when I get to the part about who's already conferred, you can quickly speak up and say, I've already conferred. You can just give a report to the court. We can give your client a reset and release your client quickly if that's what you so desire. But we're here now today. So it is 9:10 now. I say that to say that we truly do try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So when Booker puts the defense attorneys in the breakout room, defense attorneys, please do not pop out of the breakout rooms to say no one has come to see me in the breakout room. Like I said, just exercise a little patience and someone will be there shortly. Now, how are we going to do this? Defense attorneys that are on the Zoom, please send chats to Booker. Booker's going to line you guys up in order of how he receives those chats to go into the breakout rooms, okay? All right, so moving forward, I'm going to go back through this list one more time. Remember, I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. This time I will only be calling names that did not answer at the first go around. So remember, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera back off after that and then announce yourself to the court because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering. Could you please mute Galaxy Note 8, Booker? Thank you. and you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in this morning, I do issue FTA and failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. Okay, so we'll begin again. Irene Sophia Brown. Irene Sophia Brown. David Ode. Did David answer the first time? David Ode.
Judge David called me. This is Adrian. Good morning. He's running late. He's on the bus, I believe. He said he'll be here at 9:40.
Okay, all right, very good. Juanita Garcia. Juanita Garcia. Did you touch base with Juanita, Adrian?
She sent me a text that she attended court but had to leave. I don't know what's going on with her. I'm going to give her a call right now.
Okay, thank you. Courtney Nicole Steed. Courtney Nicole Steed. Let's see. Quentin Turner. Yeah, Quentin Turner is a jail case. Jonathan.
Courtney Steed is also a jail case, Your Honor.
Yeah, it's a jail case. After they're bringing them over, right, Booker? Courtney, all right.
Yes.
Jonathan Ray Abrego. Jonathan Ray Abrego.
Judge, he's incarcerated. I'm here for him. We have a plea ready, or the plea paperwork with him. Sorry.
Okay, is he in jail? Because he's not answering the docket.
Yes, Judge, he should be incarcerated.
Yes, Judge, they're slowly bringing them on.
Okay, but beside Jonathan, it says bond. Is that a mistake? On number 9?
Yes, Judge, that's a mistake.
Okay, should have been, okay. Jerron Clifton Sanchez, that's another jail case, right? Okay. Carlos Rios Olade, another jail case.
I appreciate it.
Let's see, Melissa Booker, could you please meet everyone?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Please meet yourselves, guys, unless you're answering the docket. Melissa Dawn Feaster. Melissa.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, thank you,
I'm
Melissa.
here.
Got you checked
Sorry
in.
about that. I'm having internet issues.
Lisa Smith Morales. Lisa Smith Morales. Xander Springfield. Xander Springfield. Benito Jose Martinez. Benito Jose Martinez. Claudia Cervantes Ramirez. Claudia Cervantes Ramirez. Giovanni Longloria, did he get on the Zoom? Giovanni Longloria?
I'm here.
Thank you, Giovanni. Got you checked in now, thank you. Christian Antonio Fernandez. Christian Antonio Fernandez. Christopher Ibada. Christopher Ibada.
Here.
Thank you, Christopher. Joseph Anthony Marino. Joseph Anthony Marino.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Jose Rivas. Jose Rivas. Cody Wayne Espinosa. Cody Wayne Espinosa. Santos Benito Ramirez. Santos Benito Ramirez. Alina K. Nelson. Alina K. Nelson. Benito Jose Martinez. Benito Jose Martinez. Casey Brandon Goins. Casey Brandon Goins. Violetta Martinez. Violetta Beatrice Martinez. Rudolfo Hoffman. Rudolfo Hoffman.
Your Honor, did you get Alana Nelson? I apologize. I couldn't get off of mute.
Okay. Yeah, I did call. I will. Got you checked in now.
Thank you.
And Abner Davis. Abner Davis. All right. I've now gone through the docket twice. Is there anyone?
Your Honor, it's you, Omar RB.
Okay, could you just mute everybody? You guys just wait. Let me go. Let me explain. I've now gone through the docket twice. Is there anyone on this docket that you did not hear your name called either time? You think you're in the right place. You did not hear your name called at all. Now speak up. Okay. Omar,
Yes.
Omar Arbid, where your name was not, okay, is he on the docket today? Omar?
No, Judge, Ryan's his attorney. He'll talk with him.
Okay, Omar, your attorney's on the Zoom. Just hang on. He's gonna go to the breakout room and talk.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay, thank
Okay. The young lady that was speaking?
Go
Yes,
ahead, Irene Brown.
okay. I think I called her name like twice. I mean, got you
I
checked in.
wasn't,
Okay, thank you. I got you checked in now, Miss Brown. Anyone else?
thanks.
Did not hear their name called? Christian Fernandez, yes, Christian. What number is he? I know I called this name out. Booker. Christian Fernandez is number 28. Okay, guys, court does start at 9 o'clock. All you guys that are getting here late, if you were here at 9 o'clock, you would already be checked in. Court starts at 9 o'clock. Anyone else did not hear their name called at all this morning? Anyone else? All right. Moving forward, before we move to other matters of the court, I'm going to give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. The first rule being defense attorneys that are moving forward with the plea. Remember, 2 sets of paperwork. 1 set comes from the court, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure if your client has done all the paperwork, please let Booker know. He can put you in a breakout room with your client. You can go over these matters. I just don't want anyone to sit on the Zoom for over an hour or so. And when I call the case, we discover that none of the paperwork or only part of the paperwork has been done. Easy solution. Just let Booker know, okay? Also, defense attorneys, when moving forward with the plea, please ask your client this one question. Are they a resident of Bexar County? I do realize San Antonio is a very touristy city. We do get a lot of outsiders. But if you guys are moving forward with the plea and that paperwork is being sent over to probation and we don't know that he does not reside in Bexar County, your client is going to get an automatic violation. A warrant will issue for your client who needs that household at the beginning of probation. Just please let the court know, let your attorney know, let probation officer know, so that perhaps you live in Harris County, Travis County, or even another state. That is okay. This is America. You can live where you want to live. We just need to know this. Then I can make the decision. Should I transfer the case to wherever you reside, or should I allow your client to report to probation by Zoom? Okay. Also, easy solution. Also, defense attorneys, if you have an MTR on the docket this morning with your client, besides speaking to one of the 2 ADAs, you must also speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's the CLO, the probation officer for County Court 12. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke probation, I do need the input from probation, right? Also, defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested, just arrested at least twice for a DWI, your client's case is going to automatically be sent over to the DWI court. That is a treatment specialty court. I cannot mandate or order anyone into that program, but your client will be given the opportunity to be evaluated and talk to someone about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say that no one tried to reach out to him or talk to him again about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Besides presiding over County Court 12, I also preside over the mental health court. That too is a treatment specialty court. If anyone is interested in having their case moved to that docket, please just let Booker know. Booker can get that referral process started. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been professionally diagnosed with a mental health issue. If they just think they're suffering from bipolar, schizophrenia, PTSD, severe depression, anxiety, etc., that is good enough for us. We will have them professionally seen by a doctor. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets being the PTD docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does your client's case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Just options for everyone. Okay, and moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? You just need to give a report to the court. You can give your client a reset and release your client. Any defense attorneys that have already conferred?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Counselor.
Scott McCrum for Amber Lynn Gioni.
Amber, what number is that, Booker, on the docket? Amber.
Case number 687235.
Oh, okay, I got it. Number 20. Thank you. What you got, Counselor?
If I could get 30-day reset, Judge, this is a first setting and I did confer. and I'd like to review discovery, please.
Oh, no problem, no problem. What day we got, Booker?
July 21st.
July 21st. Amberlynn Gianni, your court date has been reset to July 21st, so you are free to log off, ma'am. Counselor, do you have any other matters?
Your Honor, she also has a case that's set on Monday, which is cause number 707935.
Oh,
It arises out of the same incident.
Oh, I don't know how that occurred because
Well, what happened is it was filed at first as a felony and then it got reduced.
Okay, I see. All right. So we have both cases on the docket today, by the way.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Yeah, we do have both. I see 707935 and 687-235. So
Yes,
both of
ma'am.
those cases will be reset to 721.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, very well. All right. If you don't have any other matters, Counselor, good to see you, Scott. You're free to log off too.
You as well. Thank you.
Any other defense attorneys that have already conferred?
I have, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Counselor.
I have Elena Nelson,
Elena.
case
okay.
number 707-244.
41, Judge.
Okay. All right. What you got, Counselor?
We don't have labs yet back in her case, so if we could get maybe 30 days.
Okay. All right. What day, Booker?
July 25th.
July 25th. Okay. Miss Elena K. Nelson. Court date has been reset to July 25th. So you are free to log off, ma'am. Counselor, do you have any other?
I don't, Judge. May I be excused?
Thank you. Thank you for coming on. You're excused.
You have a good one.
Have a good day. Any other attorneys that have already conferred?
Hi, Judge. I'm back conferring. Jed Block.
Jed, you already conferred? Got your camera off, Jed. It was on a few minutes ago. Jed, did you disappear?
Judge, I don't know if you can the video.
I can see you now, but I can see. I tell you having a little
Okay.
Wi-Fi problems over there. Jed, who do you represent?
Are they ready? Bill Benson.
Bill Benson. What number is
Benson.
that?
Benson.
Benson.
It is 693-496.
You see that, Booker? Is that on the docket today?
26, Judge.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. Checked in. So what you got, Counselor?
Would like one more pretrial reset, Judge. The prosecutor's going to review some things and get back to me.
Okay, no problem. No problem. What date we got, Booker?
7/24.
I'm out that week, Booker. I'm sorry. The week before or the week after would be great.
7/20.
7/20?
Okay.
Did you say
Yes.
7/20, Booker? Okay, all right. Mr. Bill Benton, your court date has been reset till July 20th, so you are free to log off, sir. Counselor, do you have any other matters?
Thank you, ma'am.
No, thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you, Booker.
Thank you for coming on. Have a good weekend. You're free to log off also. All right.
Sorry about the
Any-
technical problem.
No problem. It happens. Any other defense attorneys already conferred?
Yes, Judge, Sydney Reed here. I have Celso Martinez. He's got 2 cases and I just need paperwork from the court so we can do the plea.
Okay.
Send me an email with your client's email address and I'll send that over.
Okay, sounds good.
Very good. Thank you, Counselor. All right. Any other defense attorneys already conferred? All right. Charles, do we have MTRs? Any of those jail cases, MTRs?
No, ma'am, but we do have a compliance hearing. Irene Brown is a compliance hearing.
Oh, okay. Let me, I'm gonna step aside for one minute and I'll be, when I get right back, Charles, we'll do that. We'll do that compliance hearing and then I'll go and do I see Brian O'Donnell. Are you still on the docket? Is he in the breakout room, Booker?
He's in the breakout room, Judge.
Okay, so I'll step aside and I'll come back and do the compliance hearing and then I'll move forward with the mental health docket. And who did you make host? Adrian, could you make Adrian host or whoever else is?
Yes, sir. Both Adrian and Azalia are both.
Okay, great. So you guys can go into a breakout room when I get back to put me in the breakout room, okay? All right, thanks, guys. I'll be
Okay.
right.
Hello, Mr. Booker.
Yes.
I'd like to go to a breakout room with my client to see if she got all the paperwork filled out, and or should I ask you if on
Yes,
on
she did
Corinne
fill out,
Ortiz? Mhm.
she did fill out everything.
So are we good to go then?
Yes, when the judge comes back, we'll get that going.
Okay, then I'll just hold on because I was having trouble getting the correct name on my video, and I kept turning off and on.
No
So
worries.
I'll just wait till I'll get called, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Once she comes back, we'll take care of that.
All right, cool.
Charles, you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, so you're ready to move forward with the compliance hearing?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Irene Brown, are you there? Irene Brown? Turn your, unmute yourself, ma'am. Unmute yourself, you're muted. There you go.
Yes.
All right. Miss Brown, do you know why we're here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Why are we here?
Positive on my urine test, on the breathalyzer.
Miss Brown, you are on probation for a DWI. You blew a pretty high brag, and you keep blowing high brags throughout this probation. Ma'am, you don't need a defense attorney today, because this is a compliance hearing. This is just a heads up to you that if you keep on this path, I am going to issue an MTR. That is a motion to revoke your probation. A warrant will issue. You will go to jail. You will have to bond out. Do you want that to occur?
No, ma'am.
I'm trying to get your attention. I see that you have 2 kids. I think there is alcohol usage. I think that something is going on here that I really think that she needs to do an inpatient, Charles, or an outpatient. Because, ma'am, if you continue on this path, there is going to be no happy endings to this path that you're on. You're either going to hurt yourself, someone in the community, someone in your family. There's not going to be a happy ending to this path that you're on if you continue drinking. If I can't get your attention to stop drinking while you're on probation, I mean, I fear what will happen when you're not on probation. You're on probation now with me, and you're still drinking. There's not going to be a happy ending. If you, God forbid, kill someone in this community, this will not be a misdemeanor. You will be a felony. There's a good chance you will go to prison. Am I getting your attention, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you think I'm trying to scare you, I am trying to scare you. I want you to think about what you're
No,
doing.
ma'am, I understand.
Well, you're saying that, but I'm saying what the reports are about your continued drinking and high brags you're blowing. 0.47, that is like quadruple the. I want you to understand what your behavior means for yourself in this community. I don't want to send you back to jail. I want you to get the help you need. I want you to stop drinking and driving. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Charles, what is probation saying?
Judge, the officer is recommending notifying the tap assessor to revise the tap and follow recommendations to begin any recommendation within 10 days. They also want to allow removal of the alcoholic device because her vehicle is inoperable right now. So they can't monitor.
She's not being monitored on anything now? Like
yes, ma'am. I don't know when the vehicle went inoperative, but she should be able to go out and turn the vehicle on and blow. but the officer is recommending sending her for weekly UAs for EDG, weekly testing for alcohol every 60 days, with zero tolerance.
I'm already in the PAM device in that, the PAM device and random UAs in the EAG, if that's what they want. The PAM device, definitely. That's a portable alcohol monitoring device, ma'am. Zero tolerance, I want to see her back in 60 days to see how she's doing, Charles. Ma'am, do you know what zero tolerance is?
Yeah.
Ms. Brown, what is zero tolerance to you?
Excuse me?
What do you think zero tolerance is?
No positives at all. Days.
Yeah, no positives, no skipped tests, no drinking, Miss Brown. You're on probation for a DWI. Does that matter to you? My concern
Yes, ma'am.
is that I truly do not want to see this matter escalate. I do not want to see you go back to jail. Will that hurt your family? I'm sure it will. It'll put an extra financial burden on your family. You don't need that. I don't want to see you hurt anyone in the community. I don't want to see you hurt yourself. You understand?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So 60 days, zero tolerance, the PAM device to be installed. Charles, send that motion to, I'll take off the ignition interlock of that vehicle or wherever that is. Ma'am, where is that vehicle?
It's outside my house.
It's not working?
It broke down on 1604 and street. We couldn't even put it on the driveway.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to send an order out to remove the ignition interlock, and I want you to install the PAM device. I'm going to give you 14 days to install that PAM device. Okay. So it's for 60 days. I'll be watching it and I will see you. Charles is going to schedule a day for you to come back in 60 days. And I'm going to see how you're doing, how your performance has been. Okay. Charles,
Okay, I understand.
Please revise that tab, because I do think that she needs some outpatient or inpatient or whatever the tab says that she needs, because this continued drinking has got to stop. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Brown, Charles was probably going to take you into a breakout room to go over these revised matters. And after that, you are free to leave. Okay. I'm going to see you in 60 days and I want it to be good news. All right. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Booker, can you make me co-host, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Brown, hold tight. I will put you in a breakout room in a minute. I'm gonna finish your paperwork.
Okay.
Hey, Booker.
Yes, Ryan.
For Michael Dawson, we sent in his PTD contract yesterday. He's already been accepted into PTD. We're just waiting on his orientation date. If we could go ahead and release it.
Yeah, give me a second.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
I'll be with you in 1 second, sir.
Already.
Hey, Ryan, I'll sit down to July 31st.
Sounds good. Michael, your next court date is technically July 31st, but once you start getting instructions from the PTD people, just follow whatever they're asking you to do. But you're free to log off.
Okay, thank you.
Yep,
Have a nice night or day.
you do. And then Booker, I'm going to go back to 6. Can you please put Natasha in there as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Acevedo.
Booker, we conferred, anticipate if we could get a 30-day, I believe we're gonna have a disposition at that time. I provided them with some information and documents.
All right, that's gonna be reset to July 20th.
Okay, sir. May we be excused?
Yes. Michaela
Thank you.
Perry,
Yeah, Booker.
did you get your reset date, ma'am?
July 20th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a
Thank you.
problem.
Quick question, sir. I ended up getting I ended up hearing my name get called, boss, but I'm not sure if I got a reset or not because they told me to go down to the courtroom, but then I found out that there was nobody down there at the courtroom and that it was a Zoom, but my attorney never got back to me.
What is your name?
Santos Ramirez?
Do you know your case number?
I don't, boss.
Do you know your attorney?
I think he was just on there, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
no, you haven't been reset. Your attorney is confirmed with the state and they'll be with you shortly.
Okay, so do I stay at the courthouse, sir, or do I stay on Zoom?
You can leave the courthouse, but you need to stay on Zoom.
Okay, that's fine. Appreciate it, boss.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Yes, sir, Booker.
Oh, that was by accident. I was trying to get that person in and then clicked on you.
Okay, no problem.
Hello, excuse me.
Yes.
I believe that my lawyer is not gonna be in today. Paul Civedo, I believe he's in the hospital.
Yes. His office, they reached out to me yesterday, but I still require that you guys come on today so I can give you your reset date before you need to be back to court. So I'm gonna reset your case to July 11th and I'll be in person in County Court 12.
July 11th. In the morning, 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir, 9 o'clock.
Okay, is that it?
Yes.
I can log off.
Yes.
All right, thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
Booker, did you put Johnny Cisneros in a breakout room with his client?
Judge, he is talking with,
Huh?
he is. It was
I,
just,
I was looking at the chats, and so I think you put Johnny in the breakout room and he was waiting for his client to go in there, or did you put the client in there too?
oh no, he's in there with the mental health team.
Okay. He didn't want to talk to his client. Could you put me in the breakout room with the mental health team, Booker?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Booker,
Yes.
this is me, Rachel Salazar. I have Paul Acevedo too.
Yes, ma'am. Your case is gonna be reset to July 11th also, and I'll be in person 24/12.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What time?
9 a.m.
9? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Am I free to go or no?
Yes, ma'am. You're free to log off.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Booker,
Yes, ma'am.
will you let me know when you're ready, please?
Yes, we'll do.
Thank you.
Hey, Booker. Um, can I bring back Salim Ali for a plea in something like 2 weeks?
Yes. Let's see. All right. You want to Zoom to or in person?
Zoom is fine with me.
Okay, we'll do July 10th.
July 10th is great. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Should I stay or should I leave?
You're free to go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Margaret? Rini?
Yes, sir. Hi, I'm here.
Okay, you're the one who.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Not me or I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, I'll put you in the breakout room. I'll talk to you privately.
Okay.
Now,
Hi, Booker. Could I please reset Randy Vasquez for the week after July 4th?
what's going on with this case?
Hopefully it'll get dismissed by then. The district attorneys need to talk to the complaining witness and they've put in a call to her.
All right, July 12th.
Okay, thank you. Randy, you can log off. You're reset for,
Thank you. Have a good day.
but hopefully it'll get dismissed.
July 12th. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. And could I please reset Lisa Smith Morales for her to sign the pretrial diversion contract? For Booker.
Excuse me, sir.
All right, now that's going to be reset to July 31st.
Okay, thank you. And the same goes for Xander Springfield. He just needs to return the pretrial diversion contract.
For which one?
Is number 19, Xander Springfield.
Mr. Springfield? Xander, can you unmute yourself? I don't think she's here now.
Okay. Well, could I please speak with Evelyn Vasquez then? And I meant to tell Ms. Morales that she's free to go.
I think she already logged off.
Okay, okay.
All right, and I'll put you, let's see, where were you?
Evelyn Vasquez, if I could talk to her.
Okay.
Thank you.
Richard, as soon as Judge gets back, we'll move forward with that.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Do you want me to lower my hand?
I'll take care of it. You're good.
Okay, cool.
No problem.
All this in is being live streamed.
My bad, bro.
Serenity Martinez. Serenity. All right, what you got now?
Could we please reset Evelyn Vasquez? I need to tell the DAs what classes that she's being required to take. And then hopefully they'll dismiss her case by the next setting.
Who's that for?
Evelyn Vasquez. Number 30 on the docket.
August 1st.
Great, thank you so much.
No problem.
Ms. Vasquez, August 1st is your next court date and you can log off.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So could I please speak with Jose Rivas?
Mr. Rivas, are you on? He's not here.
Oh, I think he might be somehow in a breakout room or something, because he's been calling me and he's like, I'm just looking at myself. I don't know.
There, he might be on that iPhone. I think somebody's trying to say something, but he's also driving. I hope that's not him.
Okay. Well, could I reset Cody Espinosa in the meantime? He was referred to DWI court and his interview is on July 12th.
Which one was that?
Cody Espinosa, number 37.
You say he was referred to DWI court.
Yes.
And when does he have a appointment?
The 12th of July.
All right, we'll set this case.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
July 26th.
Okay, perfect. So Cody, you can log off. And we'll talk again in July 26th. And could I talk to Anthony Resendez?
Yes, come back to one, I'll put him in there with you.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
do you know if I'm gonna be able to talk to my lawyer or why I'm here? They increased my bond.
Yes, your attorney's talking with the state right now to try to see what he wants to do on your case. But you'll be able to talk to him before you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I was just getting ready to text you. Brittany,
Morning, Booker.
good morning. I was just about to text you, let you know that I sent you the paperwork for Mr. Turner.
Yes, I saw that and I sent it back. I was wondering, do you have a personal data sheet you can email me so that I can get that done with him?
Well, he's gonna fill all his stuff. You want to fill it out for him?
Oh, does he usually, because it was attached to the end of the packet.
So when it
Okay.
goes to him, then he'll be able to fill out all that.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I always like to tell, if there's any blanks or anything that doesn't pertain to him, it won't let him submit the whole thing until like there's something in that field. So just
Okay.
put like a period or something. So that way it can allow him to submit it. But I will
Okay.
go ahead and put the both of you guys in the breakout room and
So could you put me in the breakout room with the state first?
yes.
Thank you, sir.
See, yes, Anthony is available. I'll put you on with him.
Okay.
What's up now?
Could we please reset Anthony Resendez? Just to give him a little more time to think about the plea offer, and then probably will take it next time.
July 27th.
Okay, great. Okay, Mr. Resendez, July 27th is the next court date and you're free to log off.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, could I please speak with Jaron Sanchez?
Who?
He's in custody. He's number 11 on the docket.
Oh, so yeah, they're not bringing him over. You're going to have to go visit him, do a jail visit.
Oh,
You might have to file a competency on him because
Oh.
he's refusing the jail's commands and they're not going to bring him over.
okay. Too bad. All right, thank you.
No problem.
So did you ever get to talk, did Mr. Rivas, is he like, what's going on with him? Can I talk to him?
If he was here,
I better call him because he's been calling me.
yeah, call him because I don't see anybody acknowledging that that's them or anything. And I don't see any name that's linked to him. So just go ahead and give him a call and have him to log on and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, all right, thank you.
No problem.
Mr. Booker, my phone had died. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't called.
No, you're good. Now,
All right.
Rebus is logging on right now.
All right, thank you.
Oh, great, thank you.
Adrian Rivas or Jose Rivas? Individual that just logged on. You're listed under Adrian Rivas. What is your name?
He goes by Adrian as well as Jose, I think.
Sorry, can you hear me?
He didn't select the audio input, Booker.
Now, can you give him a call and tell him to I'm gonna remove him and tell him to log back in and to connect with audio.
Okay. I'll try.
Hey Booker, I'm just checking. We're still waiting on my lawyer, right?
Yes, he's here. He's talking with the state.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Booker, can you put me in a room with Mr. Turner whenever you get a sec?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
No, I'm just gonna throw you in the breakout room with him. Hopefully you can get him to talk or do something.
Okay, thank you.
You can go back to number one. I put him in there with you.
Okay.
Teresa Marin? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Juanita Garcia, can you announce yourself? Juanita Garcia. No, Judge, she's not answering. Christian.
Hey Booker, did you call me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks. I'm here on Irvin De La Rosa for Ray Martinez.
Okay, what's going on with the case?
I spoke to the state. They've made an offer, but there's also a potential issue with the breath test, so we're gonna look into that as well by the next setting.
Okay, we're going to reset this case to July 28th.
All right. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. You're your client about free to log off.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mr. Booker, we're still in line for a plea on Ortiz.
Mr. Vargas.
Uh-huh.
But
Are
she's
we
supposed
still?
to be coming back.
Okay, I'll hold on.
All right.
Just making sure.
Yes.
All right, thanks.
No problem.
Oh, wait 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Booker? Could I please reset Adrian Rivas? I'm on the phone with him, but we never were able to talk over Zoom.
He lives in San Antonio, correct?
Do you live in San Antonio? Yes, he does.
Okay, he's gonna be in person next. So, I will recall him for July 25th.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, how can I help you?
Uh,
Can I help you?
yes, Mr. I'm just waiting for my case.
Okay, I'm waiting for your attorney to give me an update regarding your case.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Hey, Booker,
Yes.
do you mean to unmute me?
Somebody beat me to the punch then, so then it went to you.
What, what's
Accidentally click the.
okay? Well, I'm here. If you need me.
Just should be coming back shortly. Then we can solve it in with the police.
Okay, sounds good.
Honestly, I'm not super. I can just go ahead and get out and just like, I forbid, I just.
Oh,
Hey Booker, I conferred with Anthony on Hunter Tubbs and as well as Mark McNeely. We received offers, we conferred. May my clients be excused and may I be excused to another pretrial setting so I could go over the offers with the clients. Please, sir.
yes, I'm gonna reset both cases to July 27th, and you and your clients are both free to log off.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Scroll here.
Thank you.
Mark, yeah, you can sign off, Mark.
Thank you.
What you got now?
Hi, could I please speak with Anthony?
Yes.
Thank you. Cody, you can log off. I see his name. Cody, yes. Oh, shit. Cody, you can go. You're reset for July 26th. Cody, you can log off. Do you hear me? Your next court date is July 26th. Thank you.
Now, did you want, oh, you want to speak to Anthony?
Hey, Booker. Can I get a quick breakout room with Omar, please?
Omar.
Unless you guys, oh no, he's here. RB.
Okay. What room were you in? You know what? I'm with you.
6,
too.
I think.
All right, you and Natasha go back to 6, and I'll put your client there with you.
Okay, I think I mean, as long as it's okay with the court, I think Natasha's gonna hang out here for a second and get some resets for a couple of the people.
I guess that's
Okay.
fine.
All right. All right.
All right, he's in 6.
You have to reassign me. I swapped from phone to computer.
That's rude.
Anything I can do to make your life a little bit worse.
Oh. Hey, remember, I control how many people I put on Docket for you.
Hey Booker, just letting you know, I put Stead and Arnett into 6 together. He needed to talk to her.
Cool, sounds good. Judges are wrapping up something and we're about to move forward with these, please.
Sounds good.
Hey, Booker.
Yes, ma'am.
So Stephen asked me to check in about Serenity Martinez.
Yeah, I've been trying to call out her name so I can let her go, but she's not answering.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything.
there
That's
she
my
is.
bad.
So ma'am, your case is gonna be reset to August 1st, pending a DWI court evaluation.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're free to log off now.
Thank you, Booker.
Did he say anything to you about Carlos, a jail client?
He did not. Is he set today?
Yes.
Let me text him real quick. What's his last name?
OLALDE.
Hey, Ryan, you
Hello.
guys didn't set a date yet, right? Or no?
Bolera. Hey,
Hey, Booker.
Yes, Omar.
I was just wondering if you guys reset it a date because I was still in the break room. I was late. I didn't hear anything. I was just making sure if you guys did it yet or not.
You know your case or SID number?
I'm sorry?
Do you know your case or SID number?
Yeah, my SID number is 117-5107.
All right.
Hey, Booker. I think he's part of Ryan's
Yes.
reset list. He sent it to me, but I'm driving. I'm almost to a point where I can stop, so I'll get that reset in just a minute if that's okay, because I think Ryan had a special request for that one.
Okay, just let me know.
Yes, give me just a couple minutes.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
no problem. We'll be right with you.
Thank you, Booker. Thank you.
Hey, Booker. Hey, Booker. Oh, you're muted. So, Mr. Olade, I just talked to Steven. Steven said that that was Daniel's case. And then Steven appeared for Daniel one time in jail court because Daniel's had a death in the family, so he was on bereavement. But he said that case will most likely go to Nell or Ryan. But at least right now, it's Daniel's case. That's Daniel's client, I should say.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? It's an internal issue because I got an email from Matilda telling me to put Stephen on the case.
Oh,
Daniel.
okay. Steven said he has no problem keeping it. He's just not available this morning. He's presenting it at CLE, but he said he'll keep it. He has no problem keeping it.
Okay, I'll have Ryan confer on it, and then we can give him somewhat of an update and just let Stephen take care of it from there.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll let Steven know.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
You guys talking about me behind my back?
Always.
Always, Ryan.
All right, we're ready to go forward, please, guys. All attorneys are on board here.
Yes, Judge, I believe.
First
all the
up is
attorneys are-
Corrine Ortiz. Corrine Ortiz.
She should be present, Your Honor. Counsel's
Okay.
present.
Okay, very good. All right, Corrine Ortiz, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. So at this time, the court will call do we have an ADA out?
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, very good. At this time, the court will call the case of Corrine Ortiz, cause number 678947. With each side, state their name and who they represent for the record, please.
ADA Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
I am Jesus Vargas, for attorney for Corinne Ortiz.
Good morning, Ms. Ortiz. How are you doing?
Good morning. I could be doing better if I wasn't in this position, but you live and learn, so.
Live and learn, good words. Are you the same Corinne Ortiz who's been charged with an assault bodily injury?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to talk with your attorney about this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Ms. Ortiz, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands her waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Ms. Ortiz, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is there an agreement?
There is, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $400 fine plus court cost, 9 months deferred adjudication, 48 community service hours, the APSE course, and no contact with Madeline Benavides. Madeline spelled Madelynn. Benavides spelled Benavides.
That's Benavides?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. No contact. Okay. So that was a 48 hours community service, APS. And I'm going to add a TAP. So counselor, you may talk to your attorney because I am altering the agreement to add a TAP evaluation. It's just an evaluation. Does your client agree or not agree, or did you need to step into a breakout room to just go over that? Because I'm adding that TAP condition also.
Is that for a drug test, Your Honor?
It's not for drug tests. It's just an evaluation.
I see. Okay. Ms. Ortiz, do you want to confer on that?
Yeah, I don't mind. If the judge feels that that's best, then I'll do it.
Okay, Your Honor. Then my client will accept that too.
Okay, very well. Okay. All right, so this, everyone's understanding of the plea bargaining agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Ortiz, you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest, finds them voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $400 fine, court costs, 9 months of deferred adjudication, the APSE class, 40 hours of community service, a top evaluation, no contact with Madeline Benavides, and I'll set supervisory fee at $30. Is there anything else from either side?
Not from the state.
Your Honor, I believe earlier you mentioned about my client being a Bexar County resident.
Yes.
I believe she lives with her mother in Kendall County, but she commutes to work. She works here in San Antonio.
I'll actually be moving back to San Antonio within the next 3 months.
Okay. Charles, what do you think we should do? She said she'll be moved back within the next 3 months, but she lives in Kendall County right now.
Well, Kendall County has a reciprocating agreement with us, so she can report in person if necessary, or
Okay.
video.
But I'll still notate the file that she lives in Kendall County. Thank you for letting me know, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, she does work here at some office, so.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. If there's nothing, is there anything else from either side?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
There's nothing else. Thank you, Counselor. If there's nothing further from either side, ma'am, I followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Ms. Ortiz, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that breakout room also?
No, thank you, Your Honor. I think my client is.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Good luck to you, Ms. Ortiz. Just wait for the little join button to pop up. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused. Everyone is excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's move on to Quentin Turner. Quentin Turner, who represents Quentin Turner?
Brittany Durham, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, very good. And so at this time, the court will call the case of Quentin Turner, cause number 617972. Would both sides state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
Brittany Durham for Mr. Turner.
Good morning, Mr. Turner. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm all right, Judge. And you?
I'm doing very well. Are you the same Quentin Turner who's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to go over this case with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea?
I am, Judge.
Mr. Turner, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Turner, are you entered into your plea voluntarily today?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Very well. State, is there an agreement?
There is, Your Honor. The agreement is for a $500 fine plus court cost, 6 months Bear County Jail to be probated for 18 months, 36 community service hours, the DWI education course, the victim impact panel, a TAP evaluation, and ignition interlock for at least half the term.
Is this the case? I thought he had an MTR DWI also.
He did, Judge, but we took care of that. I think it was earlier this week. Yeah.
How did we take care of that?
180 days.
We did? You got 100?
Yeah, he was maxed out last week. So, yeah.
Did I put that?
You know what, Judge? And the reason you're not remembering is because we actually went to I forget what judge it was, Brittany, but you were off the bench, Judge, but it was 180 days.
Okay, for the MTR.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and so we're giving him 180 days, so he's going to take another
probation on this case, Judge. Yes, and one thing I forgot to mention, Judge, is there is a felony case that's being TIC'd. And I can give you that cause number. It's a possession of marijuana.
Okay, yes, better get that to me.
Yes, I'm sorry, Judge. It is cause number 2020.
202. Okay.
CR 5296. And it is out of the. Do you remember which court it's out of? The 226.
226, Judge, and that's already been TIC'd.
Okay. Okay. All right. So is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It's defense's understanding, Judge. Just one minor thing. Mr. Turner lives in El Paso currently, so I was hoping that the judge would give permission to transfer his probation over there.
Charles, is this case transferable?
Is DWI second, ma'am?
No,
Yeah.
Charles, it's a first.
Okay, yeah, but since he's transferring in the state, it is transferable.
I mean, this is going to be his DWI second because the first one, he got 108 days in Bear County Jail. So that was a conviction.
On an obstruction, Your Honor. So this is a DWI
Okay.
first, yeah.
Yes, ma'am, it would be transferable.
Okay.
If the court chooses to transfer it, but he can report via video office visit as well, if they don't accept it.
Okay, so I'll notate on the file, Counselor, that this case will be transferred to El Paso County. What is the county?
What is the county, Mr. Turner?
El Paso County, El Paso, Texas.
Thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
Paso County, okay. And if, like Charles said, if they don't want to take it, we can always have you report by video, Mr. Turner. Okay, you can do Zoom reports to probation. So let me know, Charles, if they refused it, and then I'll modify it to just set him up to do Zoom, so he doesn't have to travel all the way back to Bear County. Okay,
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
do probation by Zoom. Okay, all right.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you.
Is there anything else from either side?
Judge, just for the record, Melanie did, Judge Lyra did take care of the MTR on, I believe that was Tuesday, and it was for the 180 days.
Okay, very good. All right, so here we go. Mr. Turner, how do you plead to this charge?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Guilty? Okay. The court accepts your plea of guilty, finds been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on a $500 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Bear County Jail, probated for 18 months. 18 months?
Yes, Judge.
18 months. DWI education, VIP class, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 36 hours community service. I'll set supervisory fee at $40, but a TIC, well, we'll just put it on the record. Cause number 2020 CR 5296 was TIC out of the 226. Is there anything else? Oh, and Mr. Turner does reside in El Paso County. I'm going to order the case transferred over to that county. But in the event that this case is not transferable, Mr. Turner will be allowed to report to probation by Zoom. Okay, anything else, guys?
Not from the state.
Judge, nothing from the defense.
All right, great. There's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your probation agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Turner, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
I know, Judge.
Very good, no problem. All right, good luck to you, Mr. Turner. Just wait for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Thank you,
All
Counselor.
right, thank you.
This matter.
Thank
Everyone
you,
is
Judge.
excused. Okay, now we're going to do Jonathan Abrego. Jonathan Abrego. I see him there. Who's his attorney?
Judge Richard Sotomayor for the defense.
Okay, very good. Here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Jonathan Abrego, cause number 710871. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
88 Jonathan Alvarado from state.
Richard Sotomayor for the defense.
Good morning, Mr. Abrego. How are you doing?
Fine about yourself, ma'am.
I'm doing very well. Are you the
Awesome.
same Jonathan Abrego that's been charged with a resistant arrest search?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Abrego, did you get an opportunity to review the document titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am. I have.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Abrego, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am. I have.
State, is there an agreement?
Yes, ma'am. No
There is,
contest.
Judge. There is, Judge. It's gonna be a judgment satisfied. I just don't have the number of days credit that he has. Booker, could you check for us on this one? I can give you the cause number.
9.
So, Your Honor, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court cost, 9 days Bear County Jail with credit for 9 days served. Would ask the time and money rank concurrent, and the judgment be satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, very well. Mr. Abrego, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $0 fine, court costs, 9 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Not from this
No, Your
case.
Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Abrego, if you do not have anything else, they're holding you in jail. You should be let out later today.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you.
Good luck to you, Mr. Abrego. Everyone.
Yes.
Thank
You
you.
as well.
Counselor.
God bless you.
Thank you, Judge.
So we have Celso Martinez.
Mr. Abrego, you can notify the detention officer that you're done with court and you're free to go back.
All right, thank you.
So attorney for Celso Martinez.
Sydney Reed, Judge present.
Okay, very well. Okay, here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Celso Martinez, cause number 656607. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Jonathan Alvarado for the state.
Sydney Reed for the defense.
Good morning, Mr. Martinez. How are you doing?
Good, Judge.
In your honor, there is an accompanying, not accompanying case, but another case as well that we're moving
It is?
forward.
Oh,
Yes.
I got to get that on the record. Thanks. Excuse me, guys. The other case is 664838, and that's also a DWI.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very well. Mr. Martinez, are you the same Celso Martinez who's been charged with a DWI and a DWI .15? Is that you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss these cases with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is confident enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Martinez, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, Judge, I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes.
Mr. Martinez, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Judge, I am.
Very well. State, is there an agreement?
There is, your honor. First on cause number 656607, the state is abandoning count 1 of the information and proceeding on count 2 of the information, obstruction of a highway.
Any objections?
No objections.
Entered.
And your honor, the agreement is for a $500 fine plus court cost, 12 months deferred adjudication, a DWI education course, a victim impact panel, the TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for at least half the term, 48 hours community service, and $60 in restitution to Texas DPS. This is to run concurrent time and money with cause number 664838.
All right, is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very well. Mr. Martinez, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, Judge, I do.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, Judge.
How do you plead to this charge?
Guilty.
Guilty? Very well. The court accepts your plea of guilty, find it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a count 2, obstruction of a highway, $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, a VIP class, a TAP evaluation, ignition and lock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, $60 for DPS, and I'll set the supervisory fee at $40. Right, is there anything else from either side?
No, Judge, just whenever you're ready on the second case.
All right, so the second case, cause number 664838. What is the agreement?
Your honor, in this case, the state is moving to waive the 0.15 enhancement in this case and proceed on a Class B DWI first.
Any objections?
No objections.
Entered.
Your honor, the agreement on this case is a $500 fine plus court cost, 12 months deferred adjudication, DWI education course.
No. You know, and 2 DWIs, I'm not going to give 2 defers. 1 is going to be a conviction. He doesn't get to do 2 DWIs and get off scot-free. No, you guys can step back because I'm definitely not honoring that. 1 is going to be a Jonathan, a conviction, and 1 is going to be a deferred.
Okay, your honor. I will confer with defense on that, Judge.
Okay, you guys can step back.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, sir. I ended up coming back over here to the courthouse because I had the Zoom meeting, but I was kicked off the Zoom meeting because I never got it, and I ended up having to come back to the courthouse, and they're telling me that I have to wait for my attorney, boss. But like I just don't want to have a warrant or anything, sir.
What is your name?
Santos Ramirez. I ended up. I remember. I just came back over here right now. I was in the courtroom. They told me to wait outside till my attorney got here, but I can't. There's no way I could get a hold of him or nothing. He didn't even send me the Zoom number, boss. I had to come to the courthouse.
Who's your attorney?
I don't even know, boss. Like I got a court appointed. And he never called me to let me know what my court date was or nothing. And it's I had to call the courthouse.
You're fine. Your attorney is here.
I'm sorry. That what, boss? Hello?
Yes.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't hear you.
No, your attorney's here. He'll be out to talk to you shortly.
On the Zoom?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's because the cop, there was an officer in there saying that for me not to leave and stuff like that. I just didn't want to leave and me having to come back and stuff like that, sir. That's what I'm saying.
No, you're fine. We'll be with you shortly.
Okay, so I stay on the Zoom then?
Correct.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, may we approach again?
Yes.
Judge, before we go back on the record on Celso Martinez's cases, I apologize, Judge. In conferring with defense, we wanted to know if Your Honor would be willing to accept a conviction on the obstruction case and then a deferred on the DWI case. Would that be acceptable to the court?
Okay. All right. All right.
And Judge,
So-
this just for more further context, Judge, as to why this probably got worked out the way it did. I think this was before the office's policy change. This was something that was worked out with Caleb a while back, and it was completed. The terms were completed recently to get this offer.
Okay.
And
So
Judge,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Can I just be placed in a breakout room with my client just to
Yes.
go over this?
Booker, could you place her in a breakout room with her client?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Marcos Martinez.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Martinez.
Yes, sir.
Can you turn your camera on, sir?
Oh, I apologize.
Okay. Your court date has been reset to July 26th. You're free to log off, sir.
July 26th?
Correct.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Booker,
Yes.
could I approach Judge on a potential bond reduction for Courtney Steed?
Go right ahead.
Booker, what number is she on the docket?
Number 6, Judge.
Is number 6.
Number 6. Okay, let me pull that file.
Raquel Serrata.
Yes.
I'm here.
Your court date has been reset to July 28th.
July 28th. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And you're free to log off.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Judge, I believe that on,
You said his client was number 6, but I'm not seeing that.
it should be 3 red files together.
Okay, let's see here.
I believe that the only one that she's in jail on is the one that ends in 197. The other 2
Okay,
shows that she's on bond.
now,
Oh, wait, no. 197 and 466, she's in jail on both of those.
so which, okay, she has 3 cases and.
It's the 2 assault cases.
The 2 assault cases are the ones that do not have a bond, or you just want the bond lowered?
I would like the bond lowered, Judge. We were all set to do a plea today. The case was filed 2 days ago, but the court files haven't been made. I've talked to my client and she said that if we could get a bond that she could reasonably afford to get her out, she could come to the courthouse Monday at 9 a.m. and we could do the same plea in front of the presiding judge while you guys are at the conference.
What did the bond set at now, Booker?
Judge, on the 710197, that one's set at 5,000. 710466, that one's set at 3,000.
And what is 710198?
She's on bond on that one.
Okay.
It was 500.
Okay, so 5,000 and 3,000?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. Ryan, I'll reduce that 5,000 down to 2,500 and the 3,000 down to 1,500.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she'll be able to afford those, Judge, but I do appreciate you reducing those bonds. Yeah, we're just, do you have any idea if anyone would be able to do a jail plea later this afternoon if we were able to wrangle up the files?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Who's the presiding judge today?
What's that?
Who's the presiding judge today?
Judge Sines.
Booker, isn't 466 filed?
They're filed. It's just the court doesn't have the file. And he said the county clerk would reject the plea and make us do it over again if they didn't have the file ready.
No, that's not true. All 3 of these cases filed or not?
The only one that is filed is the
It's I think it's the one ending in 466. At least that's what we're trying to do.
That's the one that is filed.
My understanding, Judge, yes, and that was the one that we were offering we had the offer on.
So Ryan, when they say the file, they don't mean the physical file. That means has the district attorney's office actually filed this case in the system.
Right. And as to my understanding, both of the assaults are actually already filed. The criminal trespass is going to be dismissed for insufficient evidence. So it's no big deal that one's not filed. But the 2 assault, 197 was filed on 6/21, according to MoCA, and 466 was filed today, according to MoCA.
So they have been filed, but the case has not been created.
I mean, you mean
Okay.
a jacket case? I mean, red files all the time. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. What is their complaint? We do this literally all the time. As long as the case is filed, we can go forward.
The county clerk's office hasn't received all the information that they need to create the case.
I mean, but what about all those cases that we filed in one day? They don't have the cases created in one day. It's not our first time doing this.
If I had known about it a little earlier, I would have called down there, talked to Lucy, and she would have rushed filed the case. But we're given the time that won't happen until way after 12.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's it then. We can't move forward. The cases aren't filed. But you can go if they get filed today or book a rush it. Melissa, no. Ryan, today all the judges will be in a meeting from 1:30 onwards. I don't know till 4. So
Okay.
I only think that's gonna be. I mean, I say all the judges. I mean all the judges are going to meet today at 1:30. So I mean, but Monday, she could be before the presiding judge will be gone.
Okay.
Brooke is gonna try to get the case rush file.
And then we're gonna set it on the jail court docket, I believe, for Monday, if possible. If she's still in jail, we'll definitely get the plea done on Monday, and if she's not, then we'll have her come in front of the presiding on Monday. I do appreciate the bond reduction. Then. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'll be right here. Book, are we done with the pleas? Because it is 11:30.
Sydney, what are you guys gonna do with your plea?
Yeah, we're ready to move forward with the conviction on the obstruction and the deferred on the DWI if the court is ready to proceed.
Yes. Okay.
Let me get your client out of the breakout room.
And just going back on that Miss Deeds cases, there's nothing that the DA's office needs to do, right? It's the clerk's office we're waiting on at this point.
Yes, that's correct. It's nothing on your part. It's all on the county clerk's office part.
Okay, just to make sure. So we had this problem yesterday on a couple cases. And
Yeah, and that's when I called down to Lucy Rigsby and she rushed all cases.
Okay, cool.
So we're back on the record at 656607. So Jonathan, put that agreement on the record.
Yes, Judge. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, Judge. So the new agreement, Your Honor, is we're still going to proceed on the obstruction count 2. It's going to be a $500 fine plus court cost. It would be 6 months Barrett County Jail, probated for 12 months, DWI education course, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half term, 48 hours community service, and $60 in restitution to Texas DPS. This would run concurrent time and money with cause number 664838.
Okay, all right. Okay, so this, just to keep the record clear, Mr. Martinez, could you again repeat what is your plea to 656607?
That is the obstruction case, Mike.
Yes.
Guilty, Your Honor.
Court accepts your plea of guilty. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward to count 2, obstruction of a highway, $500 fine, court calls, 108 days in the Barrett County Jail, probated for 12 months, DWI education, VIP, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, $60 to DPS, and $40 supervisory fee. Now we'll move on to 664838. Jonathan, let's get that agreement on the record.
Yes, Your Honor. In this case, the state is waiving the 0.15 enhancement, proceeding Class B DWI first. It is a $500 fine plus court cost, 12 months deferred adjudication, DWI education course, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 community service hours, and $60 in restitution, Texas DPS. We'd ask the time and money run concurrent on this case with cause number 656607.
And is that everyone's understanding about 66? Okay, so Mr. Martinez, I see in that case you have taken a probation office for deferred adjudication. Let me say that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I can sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, Judge, I do.
Still wish to move forward?
Yes, Judge.
How do you plead to this charge?
Guilty, Judge.
The court accepts your plea of guilty. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. In 664838, we're going to move forward with a DWIB, a $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, DWI education class, VIP class, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, $60 to DPS. I'll set supervisory fee at $40. This case is to run concurrent time and money with 656607. So anything else from either side?
No, just to note that he does live in Barrett County and he has completed the DWI education class and the victim impact panel class, and those certificates have been provided to the court.
Thank you for letting me know. I'll notate the file. All right, anything else?
Nothing from the state.
All right, there's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your plea bargain in each case, so you do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Martinez, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
No, Judge.
No problem. Good luck to you, Mr. Martinez. Just look for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on, taking care of this matter. Everyone is excused.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Judge.
Ryan.
Yes.
Um. I need you to confer on Oladi, and then Steven's gonna take care of the case, but he can't make it today.
Okay, what number is that on the document?
Let's see, 12.
Okay, I can definitely do that. And then,
Go ahead.
Melissa Feaster, her phone died while we were in the middle of doing her paperwork on the Zoom. I can have her call and like check in. She was here, she answered the docket call and everything. And she was able to charge her phone enough to text me and say, hey, my phone died, but I can't keep this charger and it's gonna die again if I get on Zoom.
We'll recall the case for next week.
Okay, sounds good. Her paperwork and stuff is all ready to go, so we may, if she can make it down to the courthouse, we may just try to get that done next week in front of presiding.
No court next week, Booker.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So if you want to set her out for a future date that's not next week for County Court 12, just in case getting her in next week in front of the presiding falls through, then we can do that. And then Santos Ramirez, I'm pretty sure I heard him answer at the docket call, but I didn't see him in the list. Is he?
Yeah. He's already reset.
Okay.
Ryan, Steve
Yes.
wanted me to remind you that number 39 on the docket, Santos Ramirez is hallway. He does not have a phone, I think.
Oh, okay. Then I will
going-
go run down and talk to him
Judge,
right
we
after.
reset him.
You reset him?
Yes, and I talked to him. I gave him his reset.
Oh, so he knows. So maybe he's not in there, Steve. Booker said he reset him and gave him his reset. Okay, thanks.
What was his reset date?
7:25.
Okay, and then yeah, so I'll talk to Courtney real quick, let her know about the bond reduction, what those totals are gonna be, and then I'll talk to Jonathan and Anthony real quick about Mr. Aladi, and then see what the best course of action for that is. So that's a jail case. And then do you have an official reset date for Melissa?
July 6th.
Okay. Sounds good. I can either go in with the ADAs or Courtney first, either one.
I'm gonna for Courtney's cases, I'm gonna email Terry from jail court and see when they'll set her.
Okay. If she can't be brought in for Monday jail court docket, let me know. And then if she's not going to be able to afford those bonds, I'll see if County Court 2 can request her to do a plea on Monday.
We can get her into jail court. I just have to send an email.
Okay, I just didn't know if do they run dockets every day? I didn't know if they ran dockets every day.
Yeah, they have them broken down by different courts.
Okay. Sounds good.
Booker, if you want to put me in a room with Ryan to confer, I'm good with that. I'm gonna step away for a second, but I'll be right back if you just want to put me in there.
Sounds good.
Hey, Ryan, before you jump off to do that, did we agree to 15 months on Feaster? Is that what we want to do?
Yeah, the double 15.
Okay, cool. I'm going to send you that.
Okay, sounds good.
Mr. Longoria?
Yes, sir.
Sir, your cases have been reset to July 11th. And that'll be in person, County Code 12 at 9 a.m.
July 11th.
That's correct.
I was gonna ask, sir. I've been trying to get in contact with my court reporting
Your
attorney.
your attorney came by today.
Say it again. Say it again, sir. My bad.
No, it's my internet. Your attorney. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, my internet's messing up. Your attorney came by my office. I gave him your contact information. He's gonna get a hold of you.
Yeah, because I mean, ever since the last, since the court date last month,
He'll be
I-
there, and then you'll get a chance to talk to him in person on July 11th.
yeah, I haven't got to speak to him about anything at all. Zero.
He'll talk to you. He's gonna give you a call today or whenever, and then you'll be able to meet him and talk more.
So on the 11th at 9 o'clock.
About your court date.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. So at the 11th, on the 11th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry.
For my court date, you said the 11th. So will it be at 9 a.m. as well?
Correct.
All right, then sounds good then, boss.
All right, you're free to log off.
All right, you have a good one.
You too. Individual under Galaxy Note 8.
Yes, sir.
Your name?
Christopher Ibarra.
What are you gonna do as far as for attorney?
I'm gonna get a court appointed.
All right, so I'm gonna reset your court dates to July 18th. That'll be in person, County Court 12.
Okay.
Let's see. Your attorney is going to be John Pettis.
John Pettis.
Correct.
He'll give me a call, right?
As soon as I get your contact information and send it to him, he will get a hold of you. I'm going to send. Let's see.
I didn't hear.
Hey, Booker.
Yes.
How many days in does a lull day have?
Mr. Ibarra, did you see my chat?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and send me your phone number. Anthony, he 68.
68. Thank you.
No problem.
Booker,
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
There you go, sir.
Okay, I just emailed you, your attorney, your contact information. He'll be getting a hold of you. For right now, you're free to go.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too. Have a good one.
Excuse me,
Christian
Mr.
Fernandez.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard from your attorney?
I haven't, to be honest, I haven't even talked to her since I've been coming to court. And this is already my third court case or court date, I should say.
Has she been in contact with you regarding your felony?
No, I tried reaching out to her, but I couldn't get a hold of her.
All right, I'm gonna give you a short reset and I'll reach out to your attorney and let her know that she needs to be here in person and talk to you in regards to your court date. I'm gonna reset your case to July 11th.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're free to log off, sir. Mr. Riley,
Sir.
I have not been able to get a hold of your attorney. I will bring you back to court on July 10th.
All right.
You can notify detention officers that you're done with court for today and you're free to go, sir.
I'm just waiting on my attorney, right, Mr. Booker?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Hey, Booker. Is Judge still here?
Yeah, what's your name, Ryan?
Could I approach her to get a bond set for Mr. Olalde? Courtney, did you hear everything whenever Judge was talking about reducing your bonds? Did you get those bond totals?
I got some of them, but if you can repeat them back to me, it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2,500 on the assault that's currently set at 5,000 and the 1,500 on the one that's currently set at 3,000. That's as low as she was gonna make them, but if you can't afford those, then we're gonna do the plea on Monday. But if you can't afford those and you bond out, just be sure to come to the courthouse Monday, 9 a.m.
So the total would be like, what is it, 1,500 and
It would be 4,000 is the total. So it's probably about 400 to a bond company.
yeah, like I'm dealing with the Tops company right now,
Mhm.
so I don't know, if I get out, I'll be there on Monday, but I don't know if it's gonna come through or not. I gotta talk to my mom today
Okay.
and see what's up. So if that doesn't, I'll get out on Monday.
Yeah, we'll do the plea on Monday.
My hair, my skin is all dry up in here. It sucks.
Sorry, Courtney. We'll get you taken care of on Monday, worst case scenario. I believe Booker, she should be free to go, right?
Yeah, she's free to leave.
Okay. Yes, Courtney, you can let the detention officers know you're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Judge, he's remanded without bond.
What is going on with, why is he remanded without bond?
We're not sure, Judge. It was a judge's warrant issued on September 7th of 2022.
And so that was issued because, did he not go to court before that? Why would that have been issued?
I'm not sure because I haven't seen the file. I'm stepping in for Stephen to confer on this one. And Stephen also recently just got appointed on June 6th, so he probably would not have that information either. It's probably on the court's file.
I think I issued a warrant because he didn't show up for court. I issued a warrant on September 2nd, 2022. Yeah. I don't know why I would have remanded that without bond, though. Let me do a little more research, Ryan. Let me see why I issued a warrant, but I don't know why without bond.
They never notified.
Oh, Mr. Alade, we'll just let the judge kind of check into things, and then I'll talk to you after in a breakout room, okay?
Yeah, just looking at our end, I see several times he was booked in and then made bond, booked in and then made bond. So I don't know if this was just
Yeah.
several.
I
Yeah,
see a lot of off bonds done on his case as well.
yes. He's not coming to court. That's what the issue is. As soon as you make bond, he misses his court date. So I'll give him another bond, but I'm gonna give him a GPS tracking only. I'll waive the fees.
And
Okay.
Judge, just given the failure to appears, we would ask that it be double his last bond, which I'm trying to figure out what that was. Last bond I see that he made was $2,000. We would ask for $4,000, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's correct. The last one I see is 2,000 also.
Okay. Okay, Ryan. So set bond 4,000, GPS ordered, tracking only, waive fees, ignition interlock ordered, 14 days to install.
Okay, Mr. Alade, if you were to be released, would you be driving right now or no? You're muted, sir.
Sorry, you heard me?
No, do you have a car? Would you be driving if you got out? I think you're on push to talk. You have to push the button to talk.
I'm not driving.
Okay, so, Your Honor, we would just ask for the PAM device with an affidavit.
Ordered.
Ryan, I'm going to reset the court date to July 25th.
Okay. July 25th. Mr. Alade, did you hear that? Your next court date is going to be July 25th.
So I was not available to get bond.
So you have a bond. It's going to be $4,000. If you get released, you're going to have GPS tracking. So you're going to have a GPS monitor on, but they're going to waive the fees on that. So you don't have to worry about paying for that. What you will have to pay for is the alcohol monitor. They're ordering you to have a portable alcohol monitoring device. And you'll have to blow into that several times a day.
What about that? Sorry about that. What about the days already due time?
So that would come into effect if you take a plea, but that's not what we're doing today. We're just getting a bond set for you.
Okay.
And then I'm covering for your other attorney, Steven, and if he I'm going to give him all of this information and he might also take some further action later, but at least we have a bond set for you for today. If you do get released though, especially with the court's file showing the failure to appears, make sure you're in the Bexar County Courthouse in County Court 12 before 9 a.m. on July 25th. Okay,
July 25th.
July 25th.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're
When you're released from jail, they're gonna attempt to give you a different court date. Do not pay attention to what the jail gives you. I'm the coordinator of this court and your court date is gonna be set for July 25th. Do not pay attention to whatever court date that they give you from the jail. Your attorneys know of your court date and this is gonna be your set court date, July 25th.
Okay.
Understand? All right,
Yes.
you can notify the detention officer that we're done with you for court today. Ryan, did you need to speak to him anymore?
No, that should be it. And I have to jump out because I have to go do a Zoom plea for county court too.
Okay, all right, sir. You, Mr. Olade, just notified detention officer. You're done with court for you today and you're free to go back, sir.
Thank you.
No problem.